Yo, it's one chubby boy here, and welcome to the Left 4 Dead 2 map tier list. Remember, this is just my opinion, but just in case you don't know what a tier list is, basically you just rank stuff, items, or whatever, into a list on how good you think it is versus how bad you think it is. For now, this tier list is just nothing new, but I think it's something new that I just do it for Left 4 Dead 2 maps. It's kind of interesting. Yet again, it's my opinions. I think I put up there is how good the map is for versus. Being how good the map it is for versus, if that makes sense. That won't really affect my opinion on the map, since as an experienced player, this is how I will rate these maps. You know, if they're easy, they're too hard, or if they're perfect in difficulty. Is what I mean. Anyways, start off with Dead Center. Dead Center is an interesting one for me. I played this map ever since it was the first map I played when I first got Left 4 Dead 2. I remember playing it split screen with one of my friends. Anyways, personally, I think this is a good map because I don't know, like the first chapter introduces you to the Left 4 Dead 2 characters. Alright, even though when you're in the main menu, it'll show you their names and stuff, but whatnot. But I think it's cool. The finale is really cool. You show off in this car. You know, you have these special hazmat zombies. I like the transitioning too, though. I think the transitioning of the map is good. You know, it's not when I rank these maps, I will rank them by how maybe somewhat how good it is to speedrun. Dead Center isn't one of them, but it's still a really good map. You know, it's good, really good for versus too as well. I did say that wouldn't. Well, we're gonna add some points because it's kind of good for versus. It's really good for versus actually. It's the only map that people really play. You know, since it's a non-DLC map for the Xbox specifically. But anyways, yeah, I think I'm just gonna put this on good because it's a good map. There's nothing too amazing about it, but it's not really that much bad stuff about it. So we're just gonna put it on good. All right. All right. Next up, the passing. Now the passing, I think it's an underrated map in my opinion. It just seems underrated. No one really. I really like this map. Like, I mean, you can complain about the second chapter, the water, and being in the water and stuff, but regardless of that, basically it takes place pretty much, well, I think like a week after the sacrifice. So it's an interesting story, you know. You know, they're trying to focus on story a little bit, but, you know, I'm not really that huge on the story. I still like it. I sometimes read the comics. Sometimes, just once. Okay, anyways. I think this is a really good map. That's what I'm just trying to say. And, yeah, I like that. You just come face to face. Well, the Left 4 Dead 2 survivors come face with the Left 4 Dead 1 survivors, you know, except Bill. Because, you know, it was after the sacrifice, so that's when Bill sacrificed himself. Hey, they can just use a defib though, and he'll come back, right? No. Sorry, bad joke. Like I said, I'm not really that good ranking these maps. I mean, The transitioning is really good. I mean, it's a really good map. I'm so sorry. I really don't know what else to say. It's really good. Um, but yeah, it's just interesting storytelling, I think. And okay, this took me too long to say this. Because of the mutations, it introduced mutations to Left 4 Dead 2 for the first time. And what I got into the most was Tank Rush. We'll explain about that mode in a bit. Doesn't really affect me how much I like the maps. Maybe a little bit, but I don't know. But yeah, it introduced a lot of mutations. But not the map itself. It introduced the golf club, which is a pretty interesting weapon. It's only exclusive to that map though. So I think I'm just gonna put this map at perfection. Because it really is a good map. I remember buying this map for my birthday. I was really excited for it, you know. But yeah, just perfection. That's it. So next map. So Dark Carnival. Where do I begin? It's a really good map. But why am I saying but for? There's no buts. It's a good map. I remember playing this map a lot on Tank Rush. Well, not fucking tank mode, versus mode, mutation. On this map a lot, I really like speedrunning on this map. It's really fun. And yeah, and other things about it. It has the clown zombie. The first chapter, it's like these cars all over, like they're all abandoned, no survivors and stuff, you know. The It's not really that good for versus, but then again, it's whatever. Sorry about that. And other than it being good for verses, I mean, not that good for verse. I'm sorry. I'm already listening to my thoughts. I'm sorry. Just tired. But it do be like that. I think Dark Carnival is what made me get into Left 4 Dead 2 more. Believe it or not. So there was coming a point where I didn't really know what game to play. What mode I liked on Left 4 Dead 2 that much. I was really getting to that point. Until one day, I was like, Tank Rush. Never really played this mutation. I was trying to find a couple games, and it turned out to be really fun. Especially Dark Carnival. And Dark Carnival also has some cool chapters. The roller coaster is pretty cool. And imagine if you could actually ride on it. Left 4 Dead 3. If it ever comes out. Anyways. I'm kind of slow, I know. I'm kind of dead right now, so excuse me. I'm always dead anyway, so I never talk in my videos. But mainly pissed off, but whatever. Do be like that. But yeah, I really think this map's perfect. School chapters. I really like the finale. You know, the finales were really cool. Everything about this map's just good, other than versus. But like I said, we're not gonna be really counting it that much for versus. Just, I don't really play versus on this map because it's kind of bad on it. It's too open. I mean, the other chapters are fine. It's just a beginning chapter. It's just kind of too open. So it really do be like that. But yeah, I think I made my final decision, and I will decide, and I will put it on perfection. So maybe that surprised you. I don't know. A lot of people don't like this map, and it's a dark map. I mean, so was the passing. They didn't really talk about that, but it did be like that. But yeah. Alright, next map, which is Swamp Fever. Now, Swamp Fever, I mean, it's an interesting one for me. I don't really like this map that much. I mean, it's okay, I guess. Not really a big fan of the water. And the mud zombies, which are the zombies, special zombies on this map. They kind of annoy the hell out of me. I mean, not so that they make my screen dirty. It's not just covering my screen a bit. It's the fact that they're just like these annoying little crawlers. Just go by so fast. I never really recognized them that much because I don't really play Swamp Fever. But, but I think the chapters, that the plane crash is cool. From the second chapter, the third chapter. I think they're all, pretty cool chapters. Like a bandit, so it puts this scary vibe, As an experienced player, play this games a lot. This game's not that scary anymore. Well, I remember playing this map, playing this game in general. I used to be scared of dark maps, so it was a pretty scary map for me back then, but not really much for me now. What else to say about this map? I don't know about versus because I never really play versus on this map that much, so Tank Rush is meh. Yeah, it's a meh map for Tank Rush. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put it meh. It's not the worst, but it's not really that good either. But no, just leave it at meh. Alright, next map. Alright, on to Hard Rain. What to say about this map? My hate normally comes, most of my hate for this map mostly just comes for the second chapter. Now I know there's a couple shortcuts you can do, which, I mean, at least requires one extra player, right? Or I don't know if some people do the shortcut of doing, that shortcut, where you throw the gas tank down and you shoot it, you won't take any damage. Yeah, I might have 8 years of experience of Left 4 Dead 2, but I don't really think I can do that. But, it do be like that. It really do. And, yeah, just from the second chapter itself is why most of my hate comes from it. Well, let's talk about some other things about the map. You forget some gas cans. You have to go all the way to a sugar mill with a lot of witches, and get some diesel, go all the way back, then boom. To find an interesting mechanic that this map has, well, that doesn't happen on Versus, but the same stuff. For example, the stuff like if you find like pills, or whatever, in a certain area in the first or second chapter, they will still be there once you complete that chapter. And when you come back to that chapter again on the third or fourth, they'll still be there, or the fifth even, because it's technically the first chapter too, because you're going all the way backwards. But then again, it's not that much variety to the map. Going through the sugar mill, and you're just coming back to the exact same chapters. I mean, it does transition to dark, which I think is cool. It's okay. There's not really much to say on this map. I'm just probably just gonna put it at bad. Yeah, sorry. Not really much to say about the map. Take Rush is pretty good, but it do be like that. Alright, next map is the Parish. And sorry about the background noises if you can hear them. Not really much I can do. Well, I was gonna record earlier, but it do be like that. Next It's the Parish. Once again, I said that. Alright, I'm sorry. This map. It's a really good map, you know. I played this custom map, me and my friend. We played it was a dark version of it. And I think I like it a lot better than the daytime version. I just like dark maps in general. But you know, do we like that? So the Parish. Pretty fun map to rush, play tank rush on. Um, the first chapter, not really much to say about the first, but second is interesting. It's an interesting one, when you look into it. The further you get into it with the dead bodies and stuff. So, third chapter, like I said, imagine the cemetery at dark. That was pretty cool. A lot scarier if one of the zombies came from the cemeteries. But the fourth chapter is pretty cool, with the parade thing and stuff like that. Fifth chapter, however, is pretty badass. You run to the helicopter, yeah, whatever, tanks. Next thing you know, get out the helicopter, boom, bridge blows up, blow up the bridge. And apparently that is the last chapter. Well, the Parish is the last campaign. Left 4 Dead 2 story-wise. Coldstream is not really, like I said, not really a map. Official map. It's like a community map. So, I think I really made up my mind. It's a good map for versus and tank. Really, really good. Like, really good. Pretty good campaign map. And I'm just going to put it at good. Because I think it's a good map. Next. Alright, next one. The Sacrifice. I think Sacrifice. It's a good map. It's it was not my favorite, but I really think it's a good map, The first chapter is interesting. Somehow a tank is put in a train and you have to end up fighting it. Then it has hazmat zombies. And by the way, I forgot to talk about Hard Rain and the Parish zombies. Hard Rain has construction workers. Fuck construction workers. Fuck the construction workers. And the Parish has the armored zombies, which are not too bad. And they give you melee weapons sometimes too. So, just a nightstick. Anyways, the Sacrifice. Back to the Sacrifice. Interesting map. Second chapter, you leave the campaign. You leave the safe room. You go through these things. This open area, I don't even know where. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't really rank these maps. I'm just ranking them as an experienced player. In terms of difficulty, too. The second chapter, I don't know. The third chapter is what gets to me. Is what I like. You turn on the generator. Okay, simple enough. The tanks come. And someone legit has to sacrifice themselves. Which, in most cases, people would pick Bill, but it do be like that. I mean, I do. So I always play as Bill. My boy Bill. You have to fight like 3 tanks. Sometimes it's 4 for some reason. In a single chapter. But the chapter is not that long, so It's a really good map. It's challenging. Except on Tank vs Extreme. Because I don't know why I couldn't beat that map. We couldn't beat it all of a sudden. But we really do like that if you've seen the video. But I think I made up my mind, and I will. Bum, 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 bum. Whenever my pre-recorded selves make the decision, because I'm pretty sure it was going through my mind, and he will. Okay, he put it at good. I just spoiled it right now. Yeah, there we go. Next map. Now no mercy. Why am I laughing? I don't know. No mercy. Don't be triggered. Alright, but no mercy is kind of overrated, in my opinion. It's the first Left 4 Dead 1 map that people get to play. So for them, it's a good map because it's nostalgic and everything. For me, I don't feel that way. For me, it's more dead center because I played Left 4 Dead 2 first before I played Left 4 Dead 1. It's still a good map though, so don't think just because I think it's overrated, just because everyone else thinks it's good, I think it's good. I think it's good because maybe I don't know, man. I feel like I'm going to say the same thing everyone else is saying, but from seeing the Left 4 Dead 1 intro is where how No Mercy happened. It's a lot of comments and shit coming after them, and they end up on the roof somehow, and they have to go to the helipad or whatever, No Mercy Hospital, and then wait for a helicopter. The map's pretty easy though, but not too easy. I would say the finale is kind of hard, but hard in quotation marks. I'm not that good, okay? I sit in a glitch spot where no comments can touch me. I'm sorry, okay? I felt like I could do it legit, but it really do be like that though, sometimes. Anything else to say about the map other than versus? I think for versus, it's okay. It's good. It's good for versus. Like I said, I still stand by what I say when I think it's overrated, but I still think it's a good map. And tank rush and tank mode on the mutations. It's really good. It's really fun. It's a fun map. The second chapter, the third one, the fourth, the fifth, they're all fun. You know, it's kind of an easy map in my opinion. I remember seeing Peak Temper trying to do this on no in cap challenge on No Mercy. Yet again, he was playing with bots, but I was doing this with my friends. I remember doing it. But it really do be like that though sometimes. So, I think, and I'm sure, I will put this on good. Good tier. It's a good map. Bit overrated, but it's good. Now on to Crash Course. Yeah, not really much to say about this campaign. There's two chapters, which seemingly doesn't seem that bad. One, the first chapter, it takes place after No Mercy, so it do be like that with the helicopter crash. But Crash Course, two chapters, seemingly both extremely long. That's what she said. Anyways, so if you die, you have to go all the way back. All the way back. It's like having two fucking checkpoints, okay? Two fucking checkpoints. So if you die, you have to go all the way back. It's bullshit, man. Yeah, I really have nothing else to say about this map. Yep, it's going and horrible. Sorry, Crash Course fans, but it do be like that, though, sometimes. Now, Death Toll. I don't know how to feel about Death Toll. I never really played this map this much because on the 360, this map for me was literally unplayable. You had these weird glitches that would happen. Now, I downloaded the game, so I didn't have the game on disc. So I don't know if this was a problem playing the game on disc. Maybe it was. I don't remember. It's been a long time. Or maybe it was my files. I don't know. But every time I played this map on the 360, it would glitch the hell out. Like, I play this map okay a decent amount of times every now and then. Nowadays, but you know. It do be like that. It would glitch and these weird colors would appear. Then your game would restart. Like, it was just so annoying. But let's talk about the campaign in itself. It's a pretty good it's okay. It's not the best. It's not the worst. I think it's okay overall though. The first, second, third, fourth chapter. You know, in the third chapter, you literally hear a guy transforming into a special infected, which is pretty interesting. It's pretty cool. Fifth chapter, you know, you get on a boat rescue. It's just simple. Nothing too good. Nothing too bad about this map. It's okay. It's not good. It's not bad. I really think. Hmm, yeah, I think I'm just gonna put this map at meh. It do be like that though. Alright, next map. Now, on to Dead Air. Dead Air. It's overrated for me too. But you know, at the same time, I don't care. I really like Dead Air. I really do. One main reason is when me and my friends we started doing this challenge. Started doing challenges for Left 4 Dead 2. You know, to keep us from being bored. And one of the challenges we used to do was death doors on expert. Well, we thought it would be extremely hard. And it was hard. Or either that we sucked. But you know, when we play it nowadays, it's not too hard. We really overthought the challenge, or either that we just sucked, like I said. Then again. Anyways, first chapter. A bit of ear rape at the beginning, not gonna lie. So is Dead Center at the beginning with the ear rape. Oh, fuck that ear rape, man. Ear rape intro with the airplane. It's more of Dead Center, so do we like that? Dead Air. It's really fun to speedrun. It's really good on versus. I mean, everything about this map is just really good, though. I say it's overrated, but at the same time, I don't care. I think it's overrated, in my opinion. But, I keep saying it again and again. Yeah, I don't care. Fifth chapter, the fourth chapter, third, second, first. And then Left 4 Dead 1 it was kind of more fun because it was more shortcuts you can do, but Left 4 Dead 2 is just equally as fun. You know? And for all the reasons I said, for Tank Rush, for Versus, for all that, I think, well, I know that I'm going to put this map on perfection. And it do be like that. Alright, next map. Second to last map, which is Blood Harvest. Not really much else to say about Blood Harvest, other than the beginning chapter with the woods and everything. The farmhouse, meh. Not a really big fan of, you know, It's a mid map. I mean, it has a couple shortcuts. Tank Rush, though. I mean, I guess it's okay, but never really played this map on Tank Rush versus. It's not that good. And I can't really think anything good to say about this map. It's not really that good, is what I should say, but it's not horribly bad, if that makes sense. It's just not the. I can't say anything about this map, though. I'm just gonna put it. I don't know. I think. I mean, the van that comes at the end is pretty cool. I guess that's something good about the map. I guess I'll just put it at bad, right next to hard rain. Alright, last map. Alright, Coldstream. Coldstream's an interesting map. It's a community-based map. I think it's okay. First chapter, meh. Second chapter, I think it's cool. You know, the tank coming out of nowhere. Third chapter, I think it's cool. Fourth chapter. I like the fourth chapter. I mean, I respect the fact that it's a community-based map. You know, maybe that gives me hope that the Last Stand update will be on Xbox since, you know, it's technically adding content. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a good map. It's not really that good, in my opinion. Like, it's kind of like, I wouldn't say it's exactly like the Parish for me. There's no new zombies. There's really nothing to it. You still have the mutter zombies. And it has the, police armed zombies. Whatever. Yeah, it's nothing really much to this map, though. For a Left 4 Dead 2 map, but let's put it at meh. It do be like that. Alright, that was my, Left 4 Dead 2 maps tier list. Like I said, I'm not that great at giving my opinion or point of view of the maps. Look, as an experienced player who just plays, I wouldn't say competitively, I just play really good. And I feel like, believe it or not, that's how I feel. Like I rank most of these maps. If they're boring, if they're fun, you know, they're meh. But yeah, remember, this is my opinion, so don't get triggered, kid. You know, if you would change something about it, or if, you know, you have your thoughts on why the campaign is good, you know, put them down in the comments. And I guess I'll see you in the next video. Bye.